Hello Elden Ring fans. In this video I will talk about some very interesting information that Longqi bangbangtang said in one of his recent live streams in China. He's a popular Soulsborne content creator in China that is also known as the Chinese Vaati. First of all, why should we give attention to this man? The reason why I'm considering him mildly trustworthy is because, I'm not sure if you remember, he's the one responsible for the leaks of these concept arts a few months ago. They show a bunch of cool looking bosses like the one armored guy holding two big swords and some other snake-like monstrosity that has a face fused into its body. That looks very interesting. Before we begin, I don't speak Chinese or Mandarin, so I have no idea what they're talking about. The credits for the translation goes to GL on the Elden Ring subreddit. The first thing that he says is that this trailer is similar to the Project Beast and is for internal use only, lower quality than the Project Beast one. This point is the same one that Omnipotent, a From Software insider that leaked a lot of things related to the company, said. You can also deduce this yourself. You can notice that in the bottom of the environment trailer, in the one with the Moonlight boss, there is some text that reads internal use only, meaning that this is an internal trailer, meaning probably for the money business people, not to the general audience. Not only that, but the word franchise in the beginning is clearly meant for the investors and shareholders of the publishing companies. That giant tree is the world tree he mentioned before, but is only located in a certain kingdom. It's not used to connect the whole world like in the new God of War. This means that the tree isn't exactly based on the tree of life, Yggdrasil. Instead, it's acting more like an exact location landmark for a specific place. So it's more similar to the golden tree from the book Lord of the Ring. This golden tree main function in the book is to serve as the main source of light for the land of Allah. I still think that the tree has some sort of a bigger relevance than what he's saying that could affect the whole world. Maybe something close to Lord of the Ring, except that instead of being a source of normal light, it's a source for the red sky in the game. But that's just my personal speculation. The narrator of the trailer is an NPC in the game, and he shares the same voice actor with Patches. Patches is a character that's present in almost every Miyazaki Soulsborne game, with the exception of Sekiro. He's usually a greedy trickster that will try to mess with the player. He's voiced by William Vodapoy in the English dub in almost every game, with the exception of Sekiro. I'm not sure if the narrator that we see in the trailer is the same as the Patches, like he said, but I will put the dialogue of both of them and let you compare yourself if they are somewhat similar.
See that pit? It's filled with treasure. But I'm having a little trouble getting to it myself. Go on, have a look. They're more riches than I've ever dreamed of.
Oh, you tragic thing. You've crossed the sea of fog all the way to the Riftlands. Well, this is the very edge of the map.
The castle at the beginning of the trailer is located in one kingdom, and the snow scene at the end is located in another kingdom. The character standing in the night is similar to the Zentus King. There is not much to talk about this, besides that there is a clear difference of location between the two places, and also that there will be a certain amount of different kingdoms. There's some rumor going around that the game will have 8 kingdoms, but I tried to verify the information and I didn't find anything about it. We know that the presence of kingdoms in the game is a fact, but we don't know the amount of them in the world map. Also, the person named in the post the Zentus King is a dark spirit who invades you with the only intent of killing the player, located in the painted world of Ariamas in the first Dark Souls game. It was a location that was accessible through a painting in Anna, London, in some sort of secret world. We don't know a lot about his backstory or motives to do that, but we could get a connection in Elden Ring, or maybe the Moonlight guy has his own sort of dimension. The giants who are pulling a wagon is a reference to the Green Men in Celtic mythology. That wagon must be pulled by these giants to move. The Green Man is a character in the Celtic mythology that represents rebirth, more precisely the circle of life. Birth, life, and death. What's inside the wagon is sure unclear. Some people theorize that maybe it could be that if the giants are the Green Men, then the wagon could represent the world being pulled by them in some sort of eternal circle, and inside is an item related to that concept. The scene where the giant head is located may be a reference to Muspelheim in Norse mythology. Muspelheim is the realm of fire in the Nordic mythology, and is also responsible for the heat in the entire land, being home to the fire giants, and also guarded by a fire giant called Sotor. Notice that the giant head in the left is Ember. It might be the head of Sotor, the fire giant protector from Muspelheim. Not only that, but there is a platform leading into the neck, so maybe we could get inside of it through the neck in some way. Given that From Software designed the boss and the maps firstly, and designed the NPCs and the players then, so the appearance of the bosses is supposed to not change, but the locations may change. In Project Beast, Daughter of the Cosmos appear in the church. Honestly, there's not much that I can answer it, so I'm gonna skip to the last one. This trailer is very old, from 2020 or even 2019. The game will be released this year and the final product won't look like this trailer. Please trust Miyazaki. Okay, there are two things we can get by the statement in question. The first is that the trailer is old, from last year or 2019. This information is also the same one that Jeff said in one of his tweets, except that he said it was from 2020 and not 2019. And majority of the journalists also say 2020 and not 2019. But there is some validity in thinking of 2019 because the trailer is for business people. And we know for a fact that the head of Xbox has already played the game before. It's even possible that a demo was available for them, even after the release of the trailer in the E3 of 2019 or even before that. The second thing is that the game will be released this year. That's interesting because according to the sources close to Video Games Chronicles, the website responsible for the first article that said that the Elden Ring trailer was leaked. The game is only coming out in 2022, around March. But I also believe that the game will be released in 2020, but that's probably close to the end of the year. I think like the only possible way to release this year's issue is by the end of the year. To finalize the video, I want to show this post on Reddit that claims that this Chinese guy isn't really a valid source of information and that some Chinese people really dislike him by the way he does things in his videos, with clickbait and misguided information on his lore videos. But like I said, he's the one responsible for the leaks of the concept arts, and he also been previously invited to From's office for looks at previous games, even though I'm guessing that the relationship is over since he leaked the art and had to delete the video. That's all the information I have for now. If you like the video, consider subscribing for more Elden Ring content. It's free and you can change your mind at any time. Thanks for watching. Until here. Bye.